loka katubhi krutami Vaishnava sati sayana nirmala tasmat adrusta sutta dushanam param bhaktyukta isam bhajatatma labdhaye. Prahlad Maharaj says to his demoniac boyfriends, it is learned from Vedic literature that by performing great sacrifices one may elevate himself to the heavenly planet. However, although life on the heavenly planets is hundreds and thousands of times more comfortable than life on earth, the heavenly planets are not pure, nirmalam, or free from the taint of material existence. The heavenly planets are also temporary, and therefore they are not the goal of life. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, however, has never been seen or heard to possess inebriety. Consequently, for your own benefit and self-realization, you must worship the Lord with great devotion, as described in the revealed scriptures. Srila Prabhupada, as stated in Bhagavad Gita, Khine Punye Martya Lokam Vishanti. Even if one is promoted to the higher planetary systems by performing great sacrifices, which are accompanied by the sinful act of sacrificing animals, the standard of happiness in Surgaloka is also not free of disturbances. There is a similar struggle for existence even for the king of heaven, Indra. Thus there is no practical benefit in promoting oneself to the heavenly planets. Indeed, from the heavenly planets one must return to this earth after one has exhausted the results of his pious activities. In the Vedas it is said, Tadjatheha karma jito loka hiyate evum eva mutro punya jito lokaha hiyata. As the material positions we acquire here by hard work are vanquished in due course of time, one's residence in the heavenly planets is also eventually vanquished. According to one's activities of piety in different degrees, one obtains different standards of life, but none of them are permanent, and therefore they are all impure. Consequently, one should not endeavor to be promoted to the higher planetary systems, only to return to this earth or descend still lower to the hellish planets. To stop this cycle of going and coming down, going up and coming down, one must take to Krishna consciousness. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore said, Brahmanda Brahmite Kon Bhagyavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasada Paya Bhakti Latadinja. The living entity is rotating in the cycle of birth and death, going sometimes to the higher planets, sometimes to the lower planets, but that is not the solution to the problems of life. But if by the grace of Krishna, one is fortunate enough to meet a guru, a representative of Krishna, one gets the clue to returning home, back to body, having achieved self-realization. This is what is actually desirable. Bhajatatma labdhaye. One must take to Krishna consciousness for self-realization. It is learned from Vedic literature that by performing great sacrifices one may elevate himself to the heavenly planets. However, although life on the heavenly planets is hundreds and thousands of times more comfortable than life on earth, the heavenly planets are not pure, nirmalam, or free from the taint of material existence. The heavenly planets are also temporary, Therefore, they are not the goal of life. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, however, has never been seen or heard of to possess inebriety. Consequently, for your own benefit and self-realization, you must worship the Lord with great devotion as described in the revealed scriptures. Bhakti-priyesam bhajatatmalabdhahi. Prahlad Maharaj says, there are 84 lakhs of species of life, out of which the human form of life is durlabham, rarely obtained. The demigod life, that means in heavenly planets, the demigod life is also not considered durlabham. You understand? Only the human life is considered durlabham. Why? Why so? The demigods are inconceivable in our part. The duration of life is so long. You understand? But here in this material world, our duration of life is very short, isn't it? And in heavenly planets, there are much enjoyment, much more enjoyment than we get here, isn't it? And they are also more powerful than we. They have some controlling capacity also, isn't it? All these things are there. So, here, Prahlad Maharaj says, still, it is not nirmalam. It is not free from disturbances. You understand? There are also disturbances. It is said that Jivan Sangram, struggle for existence, isn't it? All are struggling very hard in this material world for existence. You understand? And in heavenly planets also, demigods are also struggling hard for existence. You understand? The king of the heaven, Indra, is not free from this. He has fear. He is also afraid of losing his position. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that this Mattaloka, material existence, is Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. You understand this? Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. What does it mean?
Temporary and full of
misery. Yes. This material existence is temporary and full of misery. Similarly, the life in heavenly planets is temporary and miserable. You understand? That will also vanquish. That will also be vanquished in course of time. And those demigods, those who reside in the heavenly planets, are also afraid of the demons. Sometimes demons attack the heavenly planets, isn't it? There are always fighting, war between demigods and demons. You understand? And these two types of beings are here in this material world always. What are those two types?
the Bhakta and Abhakta.
Yes. Daiva asura eva cha. Do bhuta sargo lokyasmin daiva asura eva cha. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said. Do means two. There are always two types of beings here in this material, Daiva and Asura. Demigods and demons. You understand? Who is demigod and who is a demon? Who is a demigod and who is a demon?
Demigod is a Bhakta,
Yes.
and a demon, a Bhakta.
Demon avakta. Yes. Vishnu Bhakta, Prokta Daiva, Asrum, Tad Viparjaya. You understand? This is stated. Vishnu Bhakta, Prokta Daiva, Asrum, Tad Viparjaya. One who is a Vishnu Bhakta, devotee of Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu, is known as Daiva. Who is not a devotee, that means non-devotee, he is Asura. He is demon. You understand? What are you? A Daiva or Asura? No worry.
I want to become Dev.
Want to become. But what are you now? Asur? Demon?
No, I'm Dev.
You are Daiva. Because you have come to this path of devotional service and also taken shelter at the lotus feet of a bona fide spiritual master. You understand? In this material world, the living entities, those who have not realized self, you understand? Those who have not developed this devotional, the attitude of devotional service or bhakti, or those who have not taken shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, you understand? They are performing fruitive activities. Sometimes they perform great fire sacrifices, yajna. They perform many pious activities. You understand? So as a result of that, they are elevated to the heavenly planets. And they get much more material enjoyment than is available here in this earth planet. Isn't it? But Prahlad Maharaj says, it is not free from the taint of material contamination, not nirmalam. It is also temporary and will be vanquished in course of time. Again, you have to come down here, khine punye mattalokam vishanti. When this result of that pious activities will be exhausted, you have to again come down here to the earth planet, all lower planets, hellish planets also. So why shall you endure to go there? It is foolishness. Isn't it? It's foolishness. Nobody should endure. He is to get Krishna and please him. How can you do it? How can you do it? Have you seen Krishna? Can you please him in any way? Then what is the process? If you can serve his pure devotee, his representative of Krishna, surrender unto his lotus feet and serve him and satisfy him, then you can get the mercy of Krishna. Krishna will be satisfied. Huh? Jasya prasananna gati kutopi. If Guru is dissatisfied, what will happen? If he is not satisfied,
one cannot get Krishna's mercy.
that's a fact. You cannot get Krishna's mercy. How many are trying to get it? Very few. In this material world, isn't it? Are all trying for it? No. Very few. Those are fortunate. Isn't it? Brahmanda Bhamite kon bhagyavan. Those are fortunate enough. Those are on that bhakti mukhi sukruti. They come to Guru. They meet Guru, bona fide Guru, and take shelter at his lotus feet and try. You understand? They are very few. They are not great in number. Isn't it? They are pretty stated. Jasya prasanna gati kutopi. If Guru is not satisfied, you are finished. Isn't it? Therefore, one must satisfy Guru. In many revealed scriptures it is stated, Vedic scriptures. Haro ruste Guru strata, Guru ruste na pascha. Tasma sarva pradapnena Guru meva prasadaya. If Lord Hari is dissatisfied, the Guru can deliver you. You understand? That is not so great offense. If Lord Hari is dissatisfied, Guru can deliver you. Guru ruste na kasam. If Guru is dissatisfied, Lord Hari cannot deliver you. He cannot do anything. You understand? Tasma sarva pradapnena Guru meva prasadaya. Therefore, you should endeavor best. You must try your best to please Guru. You understand? Again, in Brahma Vaivarta Purana it is said, Upadeshtaramam nayagatam pariharanta je tan mutanapi prabhyada krutagnano punjati bodha kalusitastena dauratmam prakatikrutam guru je na parityaktasthena tyaktam pura hari. Upadeshtaramam nayagatam pariharanti je tan api krat vyadaha krutagnon nopunjati bodha kalusitastena dauratmam prakatikrutam Guru jena parityaktasthena tyakta pura hari. Suppose you have accepted a bona fide Guru. Someone has accepted a bona fide Guru who comes in the bona fide disciplic succession, Amnaya Parampara. You understand? But if someone leaves that Guru, what will happen? They become ungrateful, isn't it? If such a disciple, accepting a bona fide Guru, later on leaves him, he becomes ungrateful. You understand? Krutagna. If you die, even the jackals and vultures won't eat its place. You understand? You understand? Gopikanto, even the jackals and vultures won't eat his flesh, his dead body. You understand? Such is the concept. He must go to hell definitely, but his dead body is even also not eaten by vultures and jackals. You understand? One, the disciple who leaves such a Guru, Lord Hari, leaves him also. You understand? Diksha kale shishya kore atmanivedam, sei kale Krishna tare kore atmasam. We say it. When a disciple accepts a bona fide spiritual master and surrenders unto his lotus feet, at that time, at the time of initiation, Guru takes that disciple to the lotus feet of Krishna, and Krishna accepts him. You understand? Krishna accepts him. But if such a disciple leaves such a Guru, it's all right, Krishna has already accepted me, now I'll leave the Guru. That is the benefit of serving Guru, of taking shelter at his lotus feet. I have already accepted right to Krishna. It's finished now. Then what will happen? Krishna will kick him, get out here. You understand? Before that, you must have thought of, yes, I will leave such Guru. I have already been accepted by Krishna. I'll leave this Guru. I won't serve this Guru. This is a very hard task, master. This is inflicting very severe discipline on me, which is unbearable. I cannot bear this. You understand? Very hard-hearted fellow. Seems so. Our taskmaster. I want to be a very great man, but he wants me to serve him as a slave. Why shall I be like that? Let me leave him. You understand? If he thinks in his mind, from that very thinking, Krishna kicks him, get out here. You understand? And his knowledge is polluted now. You understand? Because by the grace of Guru, he gets the knowledge, transcendental knowledge. Now that knowledge is gone, polluted. Now he will become a Guratma. He cannot become a Mahatma. He will become a demon, yes.
Maharaj, you said that you go to hell if you go to.
Yes.
But on the other understanding, if the devotee falls down, you will at least take birth in Brahmana family, and you have to
Yes, that's a fact. Everything, whatever he has done in this path, you understand, it is not lost. But his progress is checked. You understand? Progress is checked. Thereby he commits offense. We say 10 offenses, nama prab. Guru abhagya. You understand? It's the greatest offense. And one must go to hell. Suffer. You understand? And this is the consequence. It will die, even his dead body cannot be eaten by vultures and the jackals. You understand? You understand Gopikanta? He will suffer, definitely. But next bhav, he will get a very good bhav, given that chance again. But this life finished. He must suffer. Such is the condition. It is never lost, that's a fact. But why won't you get and upheld this opportunity in the very life and go back home, back to body? He is an intelligent person. And who will say, and again I will be given such opportunity, human birth again? As Bharat Maharaj had to undergo 3 lives, you see. 3 lives. Such an elevated person. He had to undergo 3 lives. Then, do you expect that you will have to undergo only 3 lives? How many lives, lots of spaces, lives may go, isn't it? When such opportunity will come, we don't know. Such is the case. Punasa Brahma Vaivarta Purana says, Pratipadya Gurung Jastu Mahadi Pratipadyati Sakalpakoti Narake Padyati Purusadama. As you know, listen to it very carefully, Gopikanta. This is important. This is the answer to your question. Pratipadya Gurung Jastu Mahadi Pratipadyati Sakalpakoti Narake Padyati Purusadama. If some person once said, yes, he is my Guru, once said, you understand? But to speak of surrendering. Once said, yes, he is mine, just said. But out of delusion, if you leave such Guru, you understand? What is the consequence? It becomes Naradhama. You understand? Lowest of mankind. Naradhama. And for crores of kalpas, he has to suffer in hellish planets. You understand? Crores of kalpas, koti kalpas. Aha! You see? What is this nonsense? One should be intelligent enough not to commit such an offense. This is Brahma Vaivarta Purana says this. Again, in Ananta Samhita it is stated. You understand, Prahlad? Adhikipya Gurung Mahapurusam Pravadanti Je Sukarattam Bhavatyeva Tesam Janma Sateswapi. Those out of ignorance, you understand, or Jnanatavasha, and instead of glorifying Guru, blasphemy. You understand? And consider Guru as a mere human being. As Krishna says, Acharya mang bijanyam, nav munyat korichis, nam artya pratyasveta sarva devamaya Guru. Do you know this verse? So then Acharya, Guru, is my representative, mang. You understand? Is as good as myself. You understand? Mang bijanyam. Don't think him as a mere human being. Nav manyat kori, nam artya pratyasveta. Sarva devamaya Guru. All the demigods are resting in the body of that Guru. That verse says so. So here, Jnananta Samhita says, Adhikipya Gurung Mahat Purusam Pravadanti Je Sugaratam Bhavatyeva Tesam Janma Sateswapi. Out of ignorance, if such a person, foolish person, thinks Guru as an ordinary human being, and instead of glorifying him, blasphemes him. For 100 lives, he will be burned as a stool-eater hog. You understand, Gopikanta? 100 lives. You understand, Glory? You see. Then Urdhamnaya Tantra says, Tavadara Dvaye Sisya Suprasanno Dada Bhave Guru Prasanne Sisyasya Sadhya Papakyo Bhave Brahma Vishnu Mahesadi Devata Muni Yogina Kurbantyasva Graham Tusto Guru Tuste Na Sansaya. Urdhamnaya Tantra says, Tada Tavadara Dvaye Sisya Suprasanno Dada Bhave Guru Prasanne Sisyasya Sadhya Papakyo Bhave Brahma Vishnu Mahesadi Devata Muni Yogina kurvantyasvagram tusto guru tustina sansaya. Your duty is to satisfy Guru, please Guru, isn't it? Unless, as long as Guru is not pleased, you have to serve him wholeheartedly. You understand? If Guru is pleased, then all these reactions of the sinful life is annihilated. You understand? If Guru is pleased, automatically Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, all demigods, all munis, all yogis, all will be pleased. Automatically. You need not serve them. You understand? So many things are there. In Guru Tantra, it is said, Jadi bhagyavasanayiva chaduchistam lavennara pranamya murdha bhuktavyam sudhasudam na vicharay. Jadi bhagyavasanayiva chaduchistam lavennara pranamya murdha bhuktavyam sudhasudam na vicharay. If someone is fortunate enough, gets the remnants of his Guru. You understand? And immediately bow down to it, those remnants. Bow down and take it. Don't consider whether it is pure or impure. Don't consider such things. You understand? It is stated. This is a good fortune if someone gets such thing, to be considered fortunate. Immediately bow down and take it without considering whether it is pure or impure. There are three things, very powerful things. You know it? Huh? Three powerful things are there to make advancement in this path of devotion. Do you know it, Prahlad? Huh? Remnants, yes. You don't know? You know? Gopikanta, you know? No. Bhakta bhukta sesa, bhakta pada raja, bhakta pada bhukta jara. Tina dhare mahabal. That is stated. These three, the remnants of a pure devotee or Guru, and dust of his feet, and the water washed by, the water that washes, the feet of Guru or pure devotee, these three, very powerful. You understand? Tina Mahabala, very powerful. You understand? That is that. One must have these three. Then he can make advancement in this path of devotional service. He becomes very strong. You understand? He is empowered, transcendental. You understand? Maharaja, he asked a question. He asked that in Bhagavad Gita, only for this Varna Vibhaga, caste systems, have been said, not Ashram Vibhaga. You understand? Not said, he said. You understand? But when you say, it asks me, tells me, You speak about Varna and Ashram, but it is not said in Gita. Nothing said about Ashram. I say, Gita contains only 700 verses, and it is the essence of all the Vedas, Upanishads. Upanishads are considered the top portion of the Vedas. You understand? So, you cannot understand this Gita by your own knowledge, mundane knowledge, or scholarship, erudition. You understand? You have to listen it from a bona fide guru. Guru explains all these things. When Guru Dev explains this verse, he says about Varna as well as Ashram. Whatever is said in Bhagavad Gita, in a very summary, it is like a summary of all Vedic literature, in a condensed form, said in a condensed form. The same thing has been said in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam in a vivid way, very descriptive way. So in Bhagavatam you will find Ashram Vibhaga. You understand? Bhagavad says, though it is not said in Gita. So, when Gurudev explains, he speaks all about Varna as well as Ashram. He also quotes from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is not different from Gita also. Gita is Mukhanisruta Vani of Bhagavan. Gita is also known as one of the Upanishads, Gita Upanishad, is Veda. It has come out from the lips of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Similarly, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Krishna Tulya Bhagavato, Vibhu Sarvasva. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is also as good as Krishna. Krishna's Vani and Krishna is non-different. So Gita is non-different from Krishna and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is also non-different from Krishna. It is also Bhagavad Vani. There are many things spoken by the Lord, mentioned in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. That Madhava Uddhava Sambhada, as we say. Madhava means Supreme Personal Godhead, and inquiry of Uddhava, so many things. You understand? So there you will find Ashram Vibhaga, Ashram Vichar. Though it is not said in Gita, it is understood there. Therefore, the bona fide spiritual master, when he explains this thing, he speaks about it. Both Varna and Ashram. You understand? Those who are in Grosthashrama, for them there are this Varna Vibhaga, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Understand? And also those who are brahmacharis, they are also known as brahmanas. They become brahmana. You understand? And those who leave home after Grosthashram become Vanaprasthi and accept the highest ashram, sannyas ashram, there is no consideration of this Varna Vibhaga. You understand? No consideration at all. And above all, when one becomes a completely, as per the instruction of the last conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadhamman Paritejya Mamikam Saranam Braja. If someone does this, giving up all other religions, is just completely surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna, he becomes Vaishnava. You understand? Vaishnava is Ati Buddhi. So you cannot consider what caste this Vaishnava belongs to. No. then you become Narad, you go to hell. No caste consideration at that time. You understand?
So, I want one question.
Huh? Transcends all varnas and ashramas also. Ashramas also. Varnashram vibha gondiru mukta higala. Jati prata or sannyas, same thing. After 50 years age, Vanprastha means he leaves home, then accepts sannyas, jati prata. Yes. General rule. General rule. If 100 years duration of life, then 4 divisions. Brahmachari 25 years, then next 25 grihastha, then Vanprastha 25, then sannyas. This is broad division. This is broad division. But exceptional cases are there. Those who develop Tibra Vairagya, great Vairagya, you understand? During Brahmachari life, there are other ashram jivan, that means Grahastha and Vanprastha is stopped. Directly they will be awarded sannyas. That is also in Shastra. Tayachina. It is Kramadika. Yes?
This verse in Bhagavad Gita, it appears for me very, very deep. Janma karma chama yam. So, we're reading Bhagavad Gita, given by Prabhupada. So, what is this, by reading Bhagavad Gita, what is this apparent consideration and absolute consideration? How can one achieve that absolute consideration?
Yes. Because Vaishnava philosophy means absolute consideration. You understand? When a Vaishnava gives commentary on it, he gives absolute consideration. No apparent. You understand? Krishna said, Avajananti Mamudha Manusing Tanuasitam. He has said that thing in Bhagavad Gita. One is a Mudha, rascal, he thinks me as an ordinary human being. Manusing Tanu. He doesn't know my position as Supreme Personality of Godhead. You understand? Param Bhavadananta. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. He doesn't know this. You understand? So this is absolute consideration. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is not an ordinary human being. Though, when he comes here and manifests his Leela, he acts like an ordinary human being. He manifests the Leela of a cowherd boy. Nanda Godhana Rakhwala. He tends the cows and calves of Nanda Maharaj, a cowherd boy, as if an ordinary cowherd boy. You understand? And he also manifests Leela, how he is a great thief. He steals the butter thief, from the other houses of milkmaids, do you understand? Butter thief. Also steals the garments of gopis, isn't it? He is the supreme in all aspects. He is the supreme thief also. You understand? And thieving, the stealing, is an abominable act, isn't it? All hate a thief. Oh, you are thief. A thief goes to the prison house and is punished there. You understand? But stealing of Krishna is not so. It's a very nice thing. That stealing is very nice. You understand? We sing it, we glorify it. We bought a thief. And the stealing of the garments of gopis. And you can understand it, not by apparent consideration, but by absolute consideration. Some say they're rascals and so-called pandits. How is that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead who steals the garments of gopis, the maidens of Brajbhumi, and he wants to see the naked beauty of such girls of Brajbhumi? Huh? Is it a very good act? Huh? Why he did like that? And he becomes the Supreme Personality of Godhead, doing such nonsense. Huh? You understand?
That means apparent consideration.
This is apparent consideration. You understand? They say, why? He was not a very restrained person, self-restrained. Loose. Why is so loose in his beliefs? Huh? Because he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Huh? He should teach by his own example how one should become self-restrained. Why so loose? He steals the garment of the gopis, the maidens of Brajbhumi, young girls of Brajbhumi, and saw their naked beauty. If we will do like that, why shall we be blamed? Being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is not blamed. Why shall we be blamed? You see, this question is generally asked. What will you answer?
My answer says Krishna is independent, he can do whatever he wants.
Why? I must be independent. He has granted me some independence also. I shall do whatever I like. Why not?
But this is not my position.
Oh, restraint is for me and restraint is not for him. Oh, it's a very nice thing. Then I'll become Krishna. Free from all restraint. Isn't it?
Don't know the answer.
No, that's not the answer. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said, I am the only enjoyer. Bhoktarang Jagyantapasang. Anumanta Upadeshta Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara. He says in Bhagavad Gita, I am Bhokta, I am Upadrashta, I am Anumanta, I am Bharta, I am Bhokta, I am Maheshwara. You understand this verse? Gopikanta, you understand this verse? Yes. No need to explain in English. You understand? I'm stressing in one point. I'm Bhokta. I'm the enjoyer. I'm the only enjoyer. Nobody is enjoyer. You understand? And thereby he manifests that Leela, how he is enjoyer.
Why Guru Maharaj, the people develop that idea to be enjoyed? What the people who misinterpret, they want to enjoy it.
They want to be enjoyed because they are conditioned souls. The conditioned souls want to become and to be enjoyer. Like Krishna, like God. And they say, we are God. The demons say, Ishvara Aham. I am Ishvara, I am God. Isn't it? Because they have forgotten their own identity. The Supreme Personality, they are captured by Maya. Therefore they say so. And thereby Krishna manifests this Leela, how he is the only enjoyer. So nobody but Krishna can do this. Can steal the garment and make the gopis naked and enjoy, because nobody is the enjoyer. You understand? He is Bhokta. And gopis are Bhokta. Thereby he manifests how he is Bhokta and how gopis are Bhakta. This is the question of Bhokta and Bhakta. You understand? How Krishna is enjoyer and gopis are to be enjoyed. Bhakta means to be enjoyed.
When a conditioned soul accepts to be enjoyed by Krishna, that's his real position.
Yes, that's his real position. How best I can be enjoyed. You understand? This is absolute consideration. But that is apparent consideration, how Krishna does so nonsense and becomes Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why is he not so self-restrained? Then we say, in Krishna, when he came as Krishna, he manifested all the transcendental leelas that go on there in Nitya Dham, in Golak Vrindavan. You understand? Huh? He manifested the same leela here, in this material world. You understand? He is always enjoying the gopis there. He is Gopinath, the husband of gopis. And gopis have also desired so. They worshipped Lord Shiva, Lord Durga, and Goddess Durga, Katyayani Bhatto, and prayed, let Krishna be our husband. And he is fulfilling their desire thereby also. You understand? But when he came as Gauranga, took sannyas, and at that time he manifested, he displayed how restrained he was. The sannyas, yadana ideal sannyas, isn't it? Even he will not touch a woman. You understand? Such restraint is there. You can see there when he came as Gauranga. An ideal, everything ideal. Ideal sannyasi. You understand? Even Jagadananda Pandit. And Jagadananda Pandit brought the scented sandalwood oil. He didn't touch it. So self-respect. He didn't touch it. You see. This is absolute consideration, not apparent. You understand?
And this next question is, one who is playing Bhagavad Gita, although he is in our movement, maybe Prabhupada disciple, or anyone, but he is playing Bhagavad Gita, according to Prabhupada. But if he is not he's not in highest platform, that means as Guru, as pure devotee, that's absolute consideration can be imparted or not. Someone is playing.
Because one who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of the bona fide spiritual master, this knowledge is imparted to him. From Guru this knowledge comes. You understand? If he has completely taken shelter at the lotus feet of Guru, this knowledge will come, because Guru is the manifestation of Paramatma. You understand? Who is in the heart of every living entity. So Paramatma is there always in the heart. And Guru is his outward manifestation. You understand? So this knowledge comes from Paramatma, from Guru, through Guru. With completely surrendered soul at the lotus feet of Guru, automatically it will come up. You understand? Jasasti bhakti sarve gunis tatra samasti sudha parava bhaktasya kutam adguna manotena asati dhavatavai. That we say. You understand? Also, in third canto, Brahmanutur Nama Gunti. You understand? We also tell the story of a little boy, small boy, of Sivananda Sen, Puridas. Mukam karoti vacharam pangulanga, here we say. He's a muka. He cannot say, but to say. You understand? He cannot open his mouth, but to say. He doesn't know any tattva. But he gets Guru Krupa. He'll say Vedas. He'll become Bhātā. That we say. This is Guru Krupa. Mercy of Guru. You understand? Many instances are there. Yes. Kau buat apa? Tunggu dah saya.